Hi guys, I'm going to go over how to write your captions so you can get started on that on your page. But first I'll show you what and where your captions are or where they go. So looking at the divider, this is the caption right here. And what the caption is going to do is it's going to have a creative lead-in like a headline, explain who these people are, what grade they're in, what and why they're there, a little background information, and maybe one quote. This style of caption will be an expanded caption. We are going to do what's called collective summary captions for this space right here. And the collective summary caption will be going through giving a caption for the dominant picture, this picture, this picture, this picture, and this picture. All of the pictures on this page will also have what's called an ID caption, just telling us the name and grade of the person in that picture. On your mugshot pictures, your sidebars pretty much already have a caption. They have a quote caption. And so you just need a caption for this picture. But since it's really only about one person and that's what the story is about, we'll just go with an ID caption. Okay, so let me go through what those different captions are and how to do them. So the purpose of a caption is to tell your reader something that they can't tell from looking at the picture and to be as detailed as possible. So really be specific. To do this, you'll have to do a little reporting, a little asking questions to find out why people are doing what they're doing in the pictures. So let's look at a sample caption. This caption, the breaking free, that's the lead in, which is what the kind of like the headline of the caption is called. So then you've got this first sentence. In the winter musical, seniors Charlotte Gunn and Talbert Naudolini performed a duet from the Disney hit High School the Musical. So for this caption, they did a summary. When, winter musical. Who, these two seniors. What, performed a duet. They have a second sentence, and the second sentence goes over a little bit more background information, what some of this other actors, what their roles were. If this was a full expanded caption, the next sentence would be a quote, and that would be it. All right, the most common caption you're going to write is an ID caption, which is just simply the person's name. I'm going to try to demo that here on, I think I'm on Gio's page. So what you're going to do is you need a text box. So to get a text box, you are going to go up here and just click on this, place a new text box. When you get a text box on your page, there's a ton of lorem ipsum, which is just gibberish. So there's a lot of it in there, so we need to cut it out. So the way you do that is you're going to click in here and, it did it. It selected all. But if you want to use your keyboard shortcuts, it's Control A to select all. So select all, just delete. Okay, now I have an empty text box. I don't actually know this guy's name, so I'm just going to put name and then comma and his grade. And I don't know his grade either. Not very helpful. I'm just going to put 10. Now, the font for captions is, let's go over here to format. Let's see, which one is it? AYT Avalon Book Condensed, and I believe captions are size 8. This may change, but this is what they are now. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and move that. You can make this box smaller so that, and you should never be really working on your page this zoomed out. If you're doing something really detailed, you want to be really close in there. I haven't worked out with the editors what we're going to do if as far as should this font be black, should this font be white. So just go ahead and put their name in there, and we may be changing this font to a white font. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, we may be adding a drop shadow on here so that you can see it. Let me just do that right now and see. So I need to work with your editors a little bit more on the style guide for those captions, but that's basically how you're going to put your caption in I'll worry about, oh wait, there's drop shadow. So you just select it. So when you have a white on a background that you can't see, sometimes if you add a glow, actually it's a glow is what I want to add. I want to add a dark glow around the white. Now you can see the 10 a little bit more. Don't worry about that so much because I'll work with your editors on how we want to do the font color, but that's how you get your ID caption in there. So again, you want an ID caption on all of your photos, and it should just be name and grade, and then grade numerically. Now, the next type of caption is quote caption. And we already have quote captions. That's what the sidebars are. So you've already been doing that, and that's great. So we'll move on to the next type, which is a summary caption. You're going to be doing a summary caption for your dominant. So that's right in here. And you're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order from top down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what is in a summary caption? Well, we'll have a lead-in, but only for the dominant, and then a who, what, where, when, why. That's all you'll have to do for the chronological and sports page. One lead-in for this collective caption section, and then who, what, where, when, why about this, who, what, when, blah, 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 about this, so on and so on. Those are going to form what's called a collective caption. So you will put a little number 1 after your lead-in and then do your first caption. Number 2, your next, number 3, etc. Let's just look at this one because this is closest to what we're going to be doing. Number 1, we're talking about this picture here. Sean Trejo examines the vertebrae while dangling it above his head so he can view it as a whole. So we had this picture, or they had this picture of a kid holding a skeleton. But that's not what the caption says. It doesn't say Sean Trejo plays with a skeleton. It's kind of dumb. So instead they have Sean Trejo, and then it's not a skeleton. It's the vertebrae of the skeleton. So they're using really specific and detailed words. And then the reporter probably asked Sean Trejo, why are you playing with the skeleton? And he said, actually, I'm just trying to view the whole thing. Okay, so now we have his why. Who, Sean Trejo, what is dangling the vertebrae, why, so he can get a full view of this piece of the skeleton. Great. So there's no way they would have got this caption without talking to Sean Trejo. So that's what you're going to have to do to get your captions. All right, expanded caption. This could be done if you have room for your dominant only. Otherwise, this will just happen on dividers. And an expanded caption is just like a summary caption, but it also has a quote at the end. Here are the steps for an expanded caption. You have your lead-in, which is your headline. You have your who, what, where, when, why, an additional background sentence, and then your quote. Okay? So now you know what kind of captions are going on your page, where to put them on your page, and hopefully how to put them on your page. So have fun writing your captions. If you need to book interviews with people who are in your pictures, go ahead and fill out interview slips and we can get those going right when I come back. All right, thanks. Bye.